Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Yeah, my room's kind of dark, but I don't want the lights on. I can't turn the lights off. It's terrible. But my blood sugar is over 15. I've taken a correction, and now we're waiting for it to come down. My face as it looks now, a lot of light, but quite a bit of darkness, really kind of illustrates a newly diagnosed diabetic. People are all telling you the good side, but there's still a lot of worry. And why do you have to be so worried? Well, take you back to where I was an older diabetic. I was in my early 20s, but I was an older diabetic. And there was a newer diabetic that was coming up from the emergency room. And they thought it was a great idea. They put the two together. He was so depressed. And he kept muttering to himself, "Oh, great, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't have cake. I like cake." But he just kept being so worried. And I wanted to be known that, yes, there's an awful lot of uncertainty being given to you about your blood sugars and how to control and how to give insulin shots. I still wonder whatever happened to that guy. And there is an awful lot of information given out to a new diabetic. The one big thing I really need to pass on to you is don't let all the naysayers get to you. I can remember, oh, my grandmother has diabetes and she lost her leg. You're going to go blind. All this stuff. And in years past, that could have been true. Nowadays, there is so much emphasis for you to become better controlled so that you don't lose a limb, that you don't have to go through mood swings. Now, I know it's a big shock, it's a big change of life where you'll have to give a shot. Nothing is as scary as the first time that you have a low blood sugar. I have told the story where they tried to force a low blood sugar on me in the hospital. They don't do it again. And they don't do it nowadays. I'm really wide awake today. You need to be able to handle low. And I can remember my first low. I really started shaking. All of a sudden I was sweating. And as it was when I was first diagnosed, you always find out reasons why these things aren't really happening to you. Oh, sorry, scratch. Oh, sorry, leg scratch. But deal with them. If you start feeling sweaty, now you have glucometers. Back then, I didn't even have a glucometer. And a urine test, what we did to test to see where our blood sugar was, a low blood sugar could come up as negative, could come up with a trace. There was no standardized, at least with the blood sugar, you see what your blood sugar is and you can take appropriate action. There's an awful lot of pitfalls that you can be a part of. What to do in an emergency. I just did a video on this and saying the other person you live with should really know what to do in an emergency. Oh, sorry, my arm is just bugging me. There, I was just gonna do it. Now, again, don't be afraid. Learn to do little things along the way. Before you know it, you will be a pro. Getting back to the low. Having a low blood sugar. Just taking some sugar, bringing up my blood sugar. I knew what to do. And then a couple of months later, I was heading out. I'm going out, Mama. She said, do you have any sugar on you? And I said, no, but I have money. She made me go back to the diabetic closet and pull out something with sugar to take. But I just wanted to get going. I want to go out with my friends. So you will become very knowledgeable about diabetes very quickly. And when I went to camp the first summer, we all thought we knew it all. I was there and I had only had it for not really even a year yet. And, oh God, yeah, I know I did that. Oh yes. And then there were people there who've had it for 7 years. So, don't be so, oh, I know everything. That will happen very quickly. But be open to what other people say to you. Like my mother. Do you have anything with sugar? Nah, I got money. I did wash with her. And if I think about it, I will head out to where I will take something sweet with me. But I've also left the front door of my building and headed up towards, back then it was the SkyTrain. And then finding out, oh my God, I forgot, and making myself go back and get it. I carry, when I go out and about, I carry supplies with me. And everything that you need. I can do a pump change, I can give insulin. You need to be able to take care of yourself. Take all this information you're going to learn and find out a way that works best for you? Do you need to have a knapsack with everything? Or can you get away with a smaller bag? What kind of sugar works best for you? That's very good. Yeah, that's better. You are going to need to pull this all together. I know you can. Millions of other diabetics have. If you stumble along the way, you know what? You stumbled. Big deal. That's it. Learn from it and move on. Being diabetic does not mean all the answers you have. It means you know how to learn from your mistakes and move on. Anyway, that's my talk for today. I hope you are having a super day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now.